be faster?
Actually, how much? What's going on, guys? What happening?
Good day to you both. It's been quite a long time. You're looking well as ever.
Hi, Adeline!
To what do we owe the honor today? Important business to discuss with Master Diluc, I presume?
Grape juice, actually. Not quite important business.
That's right! Adeline, since we've run into you, maybe we could just get you to help us with this one. We always miss the winery's discount grape juice, so this time we decided to come here early. Can you reserve a bottle for us? We'll pay a deposit. Just name the price.
I'll pay the deposit.
Of course I can, and no deposit necessary. But I'm afraid you might be in for quite a wait. Dawn Winery's discount grape juice takes a long time to make. Every summer, Master Diluc handpicks 2 barrels of the finest grapes to turn into juice.
What? Why sell the good stuff at a low price? Shouldn't the best grapes be the most expensive?
Oh, I see a disc.
Master has never explained his reasoning. If I had to guess, the discount could be a marketing technique. Special deals always attract customers. Perhaps Master hopes to increase the popularity of fruit juice so that people have more options when it comes to drinking. It makes an ideal alternative for the heaviest drinkers because they won't get drunk and start causing mischief. At the same time, those who don't drink alcohol get the chance to try something new.
Wouldn't that harm the winery's business? It doesn't sound like the most profitable venture.
Master Diluc isn't all about money. I think he would prefer to see people drinking in moderation than chase bigger profits at any cost. Imagine if everyone could just enjoy a nice glass of wine and have a good time while keeping their wits about them and not creating trouble for others. Now, wouldn't that be a miracle?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Master Diluc's such a thoughtful guy. So, is Diluc picking out this year's grapes right now?
Not just yet. He has a few more issues to sort out first. He'll start the process as soon as those are out of the way. If you're interested, I'm sure Master Diluc would be delighted to see you and hear your thoughts.
What issues?
As you know, whenever Master Diluc catches wind of any unsavory guests showing up in Mondstadt, he takes it upon himself to go and greet them in person. It's the same story today.
The Dark
He
Knight.
should be somewhere near Falcon Coast. I'm not sure how long he'll be. In the meantime, would you like to take a seat inside?
Yeah, we'll
I
go
have to
meet
stay
him.
here and wait for some other guests, but Hilly and Mako will be glad to take care of you.
Unsavory guests? What is that supposed to mean?
What do you think, Paimon? Guessing it has something to do with the Duke's part-time job. Alright, we'll just wait inside until Luke is like...
Huh? You mean the dark... the dark and evil Abyss Order are up to no good again? In that case, Master Diluc's our friend. We can't sit here and do nothing.
If you're happy to help, that would be wonderful. Master trusts you after all, and you're both very capable. I know he'd appreciate a helping hand.
I also
No
have some...
biggie. The sooner Master Diluc is free, the sooner we can get a taste of that delicious grape juice. Come on, let's go to the Falcon Coast.
I accidentally bought a bunch of expensive grapes the other day, so I need to get them or eat them sometime. Maybe during this stream I'll pull them out. I don't know if they're too crunchy or not. Oh, spin crystal number 1? Jeez. I haven't needed to explore Monster early. Is that a chest? Surely this is new.
Have you heard the ballad of the treasure chest?
I haven't needed to explore Mondstadt since the game began, because I just like combed it over. So when they added the spin crystals, I haven't been able to look for them. Palad's Dilemma. Wait, all the way over back in... Okay, we'll go do this real quick. Because I need that friendship Please don't murder him while I'm changing characters.
Time to go. Into the wind.
Murder that bird. There we go. Okay, now I go back. Wait. Phantom of the Past. Ooh, red.
Is that a camp over there? Diluc is camping out in the wild?
Posh people don't do that.
Huh. This is weird. Maybe these enemies are really tough, and it's turned into a long, drawn-out battle. Let's go check it out. Huh. This tent doesn't look like it belongs to Diluc. Maybe it's an adventurer camp. Oh, there's a piece of paper and a notebook over there. Let's read them.
Nosy. Oh. Dear Dark Knight Hero, we are seeing a repeat of the phenomenon we encountered many years ago. Although you fully resolved that issue last time, the ley lines seem to have been simulated in some way, and are releasing the monsters they recorded once more. Recorded? Oh. Yeah, 'cause I guess they're like memories. Okay. I'm sure you'll want to deal with those that pose the biggest threat immediately. So I'm notifying essential individuals per the operating procedures.
Judging by the tone, it seems like this was written by someone Diluc knows well. Let's call him Diluc's friend for now. He saw something bad happen, wrote a note for Master Diluc, and then left. Huh. Isn't that pretty irresponsible? What if someone else had seen it? Also, he left his notebook behind. Now that Paimon thinks about it, you know that strange ley line deposit on the beach?
Paimon bets that's the phenomenon he was talking about?
Other than that, everything seems fine here. Not a monster in sight. Do you want to read Diluc's friend's notebook too? If not, let's head over and take a closer look at the ley line deposit.
That feels like a trick, but Genshin doesn't normally do that, so...
There are 2 notes here. Which one shall we start with?
Read the second note. Ley lines hold many secrets. We ordinary people... Oh, can we pause? No, stop! Oh shoot, since the Dark Knight Hero... I'll just speed past. Shoot. Okay, well I'll just start with the first note then, unless that's...
There are 2 notes here.
Okay. It's been years since the ley lines released such highly aggressive monsters during an anomaly. The Dark Knight Hero's timing was perfect. The way he lured the monsters a few at a time into the open to defeat them one by one. Quite the strategy. And then he pretended to be seriously injured, luring out the Abyss Order's main forces and then meeting them head-on. A truly magnificent counterattack. Still, this plan involved too many uncertainties. The Dark Knight Hero himself even said that he can't afford to take risks like this every time. Getting to the root of the problem and preventing these types of ley line disorders from happening is the safest approach.
Paimon didn't follow all that. But it seemed to be about a previous battle Diluc was in?
Okay.
There are 2 notes here. Which one should...
Ley lines hold many secrets. We ordinary people do not need to concern ourselves with the way they look. But since the Dark Knight Hero will be fighting against the Abyss Order for the long term, it is our best interest to gain a deeper understanding of them. I heard that the captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team is a highly accomplished academic, but unlike Lisa, he is not especially close with the acting Grandmaster. We should be able to learn a few things from him without the Knights of Favonius finding out. Perhaps the Dark Knight Hero could ask him for input on the technical issues regarding the ley lines. I will deliver this letter to the camp on the mountain.
Huh. Sounds like it was talking about Albedo. Did Diluc write a letter to Albedo?
This sounds like a setup.
Yeah.
Radish. Aw.
Whoa! Where did all these monsters come from?
Who can guess? What?
Wait a second. Is that Diluc?
Is this a memory of Diluc?
He looks kind of different than usual. Ah, look at him go! So focused and full of energy! So this is Captain Pyro when he's in top form, huh?
It must be Diluc from when he fought here in the past. The ley lines are showing the scene they recorded at the time. Okay.
Hey, you're right! Now that Paimon looks more closely, this Diluc does look younger than usual.
Wait, younger?
But what happened back then? Why is he fighting here? Guess we can just ask him about it when we see him. What should we do now?
Let's observe for now, I
Okay,
guess. I want to
let's
fight.
see how young Diluc used to fight.
Oh! Wait, I want the crabs. Give me crabs. Actually, what is his... Over 2,000? Huh. Refinement 1. A 69. Why did they do that? Wolf's Gravestone. Noblesse Oblige, level 16. 50% more damage. When Diluc takes damage, his attacks increase. His speed increases. Increases the level of Searing Onslaught by 3. What Searing Onslaught is it? Okay, that's my ability. Hopefully there's more than this so I can use my ult. More. No! No!
The fight is over. Diluc wiped the floor with them. Guess some things haven't changed. So is there any actual danger here? It looks like it's only these illusions from the past.
Diluc must have already been here. At most, there might be a few remnants left.
So Diluc's already called it a day? Will more monsters come out if we go up to that weird ley line deposit again? And what about young Diluc?
Let's do it.
If it's like the other ley line deposits we've seen, then it should have disappeared now that all the monsters are defeated.
So young Diluc's piqued your interest? Or have you suddenly developed interest in ley line anomalies?
No. Paimon's just a little worried is all.
That sounds suspicious.
What if someone passing by gets curious, comes to check it out, then suddenly, yeah! A monster jumps out and clubs him over the head with a swish and a smash! That would be terrible.
Why the sound effects?
Because it sounds more dangerous that way.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, we came here to help Diluc, didn't we? So let's stick around a little longer and make sure this place is completely safe before we head back.
You've got a strong sense of responsibility.
Not really. Paimon just wants some fancy grape juice.
Wow.
Come on, let's finish what we came for. When we get the grape juice, you can have some of Paimon's half.
Teleport waypoint unlocked. Huh. 1 second. I forgot to share my Twitch, I think. Yeah. Da, da, da. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Ah. Okay. It's one of these events. Character's elemental burst damage and increase 50% after 6 elemental bursts. You will obtain after image. I'm desperate. Ugh. You'll encounter powerful opponents after obtaining after image might. Only perilous difficulty. You can obtain this form of after might after 20 seconds. Oh. Hi Dan! You have to go because it's 1 a.m. Pain. Come back here longer next time. Night night, have a good one. Thank you for hopping in. Hello, my brain's pooping out. Hi Jay. How goes? It goes fine here. I'm really sleepy. I don't really want to play Genshin. but they're always pumping out events that are limited time, so I gotta try. Wait, I don't want. I guess I want Desperate, just not Dire Straits. We'll see how this goes. Use 6 elemental bursts. Defeat 1 powerful opponent. I don't know how this goes.
Think you can get away?
Here we go. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light.
Whirling snow! Yeah! Embrace the ice! Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Quietly now.
Time for takeoff. With sword comes shadow.
Hiya.
Let's play.
Sakura swirl! Take flight! Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Take it easy. Quietly now. Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Whirling! Think you can get away? Here we go! Here comes the catch.
Okay, good. I just needed to defeat the powerful one. Okay. Events are annoying in modern games, especially when you're trying to... Yeah. And a lot of the games I'm playing right now have events going on all at the same time. But Genshin is just, like, super grindy, so it's a little... It's more annoying to want to do it. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Oh, thank you for the resub. How do you resub every time I have a stream? It feels like 6. Oh, there's a lot of 6s there. I'm not gonna try to say that because the bad words will come out. But thank you very much, Adel. Okay, so yay! Get the good rewards at least. Oh, this is the Dire Straits. Encounter more powerful. I don't really care to do this one. I'm just gonna do this. Damage up by vaporize and melt. I don't want. Yeah, I guess I need a fire character because there's ice ones. I forgot, Jay, do you play like the Fate mobile game or nah? Damage dealt by vaporizer melt increased. Shockwave, you encounter powerful. Okay, I guess I will change my character. Oh, but the ice. Yeah, okay, fine. I guess I will replace her. Where is my Yanfei? Yanfei.
I charge a higher rate
I don't
to meet outside
know
the
a
office.
Fate Go. Oh, you don't. I know a Fate Go. I was just curious if they were like having an event too or not, since you said you know how modern games are with events. You do the grind kills you. Do they have events all the time, or just like playing the normal levels or keeping up with leveling characters? I mean, today on Arc Nights, they're like celebrating one of their anniversaries, and I got actually some good pulls. So they had like a 1 free 10 pull, and well, on that one I got a 5-star, so it was like whatever. But I had saved up pulls from a previous one that was like a guaranteed character you didn't have, and because I had like had them saved up and got what I needed, I had them to pull today. So I did 2 more 10 pulls after that, and I got 2 6-stars on my first one, which was like Bagpipe and then the featured dragon guy. And then on my next 10 pull, I got the limited time dragon girl. So that was really exciting. So I usually, well, I'm not gonna say, I didn't get like 1 or 2 of the featured characters, like Rosmantis and Dusk I didn't get when they came around. So I'm excited. I like swept it, and now I don't have to pull any more of this banner. They have summer camp event like horror comedy. That sounds cool.
Maybe they'll come up with some for you. Busted.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Time for takeoff.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
I was so I guess I should have waited because you get a free pull every day. Not a 10 pull, but just a free pull. But I wasn't thinking. But I'm glad that's like over with, so I can at least rest easy. I think that was all of the pulls I had though, but I didn't expect to get that lucky.
Busted.
So the last banner I did, I don't know, like, ooh, I did a lot of pulls because I really wanted thorns. Look forward to Halloween and seeing that outfit I like. Oh yeah, the beast one.
Incinerate. Brace yourself.
Which one's the? I guess both of these guys are the powerful.
Think you can get away? Let's play. Motion to compel. An invisible ever. Nowhere to hide.
Okay, so the mage was also a powerful opponent.
Quietly now.
Hey. For Fate Go, I have the new and rerun events. But I feel like there's always something on. Yeah. They're like, look at me, spend your money on me only. Which I like games that have events, but I feel like sometimes it's just padded out a bit too much. And like this, there's like a super hard mode. I guess if it's like, if you really wanted to challenge yourself, you could do it. But the reward for it is really piddly. You could craft this super easily. I could do this like thousands of times over. That's a sad reward. Okay. Electro-related reaction. Every character triggers a action. Their opponents will have their reaction for seconds. Particles. Okay. I can get rid of the fire character here. Let me pull my Ayaya back out. Ayaya.
A pleasure to be working with
For
you.
Fate Go, they have a new. Oh wait, no, I read that. Yes.
Busted.
Time for takeoff. Speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
Did he? It sounded like he said Demacia for a second. I was gonna ask if that's what he said, but that doesn't make sense here. Demacia!
Take flight. Cut to the chase. Incoming. Think you can get away? Here we go.
We should try and do a watch party at some point. For like one of the Fate series. I'd be down to try again. I watched one of them, or I watched like the first couple of episodes back in an anime club of one of them, and it didn't like really pique my interest that much.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
But I couldn't tell you which one. I just know there was like a dude and he got a saber at the beginning, and also the girl that like looks like Ishtar or whatever, she was there. Rin or something. I think. It's been like a decade now. Yeah, any movie or something that anyone wants to. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have a fire character. Whoops.
With sword comes shadow.
I have a few things on the list of stuff I want to watch. I'll have to refer to that.
Think you can get away? Let's play. Incoming. Hey. Don't blink. Yahoo!
Come on, come on, come on. Ah, there we go. Yeah, Rin, that may have been the first Fate series. Okay, I think that's all that was open for today here. Yeah. Okay, then I'll leave this for later. And I will start on the... because I don't think there's more quests I can do. Oh, let's just go to challenge, yeah, not quest. Let me condense my resin.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Kier. Hello, how are you doing? Sorry, I was just getting everything set up. I would start with the Diluc event, because I think it's completed. didn't change my team. Wait. Yeah, I didn't change my team. Oh, you're already redeeming stuff? I will straighten up. You main Diluc, nice. Okay, I have redeemed the hydration for you. I have not pulled Diluc yet. I have not been lucky. I didn't get to play him long enough when they had us do the little trial thing, so I didn't get to use his ult in his new skin. It's very unfortunate. Did you get the new skin? Diluc skin main? Lucky, lucky. After characters trigger swirl, damage dealt by party members is increased. So I want. I think I've been going desperate on all of them. Oops!
No end to this. Another test subject.
For some reason I thought I had
Let's play!
pick my party members.
Busted.
He has serpent sponge too.
Assault!
Whirling snow!
I'm assuming that's a 5-star weapon. I only occasionally pull on the weapons banners because I feel like they just my luck is so much worse on them. Or like it doesn't feel as good to get weapons instead of characters because you're getting them on the regular banner anyway. But nice,
Speed
nice.
of light! With sword comes shadow! Think you can get away? Brace yourself! Let's play! Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Here we go! Time for takeoff! Quietly now. Don't blink!
Another test subject.
My apologies! Gotcha!
Have a taste of this.
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
It's the battle pass weapon. Ah, okay.
Pay your dues.
Incoming! Hey!
I've bought like the
Nowhere to
weapons
hide.
from the shop a couple of times. Like the black and red one that matches him, I think.
Good. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. Sakura swirl. Time for
I
takeoff.
guess crit is too. I'm not super familiar with what my biggest is. I know I get Yelan to do 6,000 sometimes.
Cut to the chase.
It's only 10,000. Did she just create another shield?
Fight. Let's play.
Well, I have 36 seconds left.
Think you can get away?
I would have brought a fire character with me.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
Please perish for me.
Embrace the ice. Yahoo!
Oh, okay, so just beating it is within 180 seconds. I'll take that. Oh, you can check, go to the first achievement thing, scroll down, you'll see your highest crit above 5k. So Wonders of the World? There's like a lot to scroll through. Or is it memories, you mean? No? I don't know. Calibre. Damage dealt by characters while in claymores. I don't want to use a claymore. I don't know if I have any good claymore users. Wonders of the World, one achievement, deal damage over. Okay. Yeah, it's just the name of the achievement would make it a little bit easier because I've achieved a whole bunch. I like Elon though. Who has Claymore? I have Edo, but I don't know if he's that good.
Step aside. Ito's back in town.
But my crit's not super important. There's also very few that show a number. It's one of those. Yeah, I was looking for that because they usually show up at the end over here. I thought. I might not have critted over 10k. Or, oh, you said 5k though, right? Let me see. Huh. I feel like I've done that. Maybe that's just damage. Maybe it's not a crit. Oh, deal over 50,000 crit damage. I imagine that's not all in one go. Because I've got 52,000. And if that's the case, then I'm not dealing many crits. There's also very... Oh, not the challenge. I don't want the challenge.
A blade.
Anything else? Preview outfit, reward preview. Me.
Like a tea leaf.
This.
Only those who say.
You're finally back.
You miss me?
I didn't think you'd be gone for so long. Sorry if it was too much trouble.
That's okay. We did offer to help.
Even if we hadn't gone to Falcon Coast, we probably would have been fighting monsters somewhere else.
So anyway, is Master Diluc back yet? We didn't see him at Falcon Coast.
Sorry, I'm not sure of Master's whereabouts either. But I did hear that he recently visited Angel's Share. After dealing with this kind of trouble, Master is always careful to tie up all loose ends. It's become something of a routine. He should be back very soon. You needn't worry. In the meantime, please make yourself comfortable in the winery.
After all that, we managed to completely miss him. Oh well. Let's just wait for him at the winery this time.
At least we got to see the Diluc of the past. It was worth it for that experience.
By the way, Adeline, how come you're always standing here at the door lately? Usually you're busy indoors. Hopefully you haven't been standing there waiting for Master Diluc this whole time, 'cause that would be really tiring.
Oh, thanks for your concern. But I've actually been instructed by Master to meet with some special guests here. Certain guests may need reminding to stay away for the time being. Master hopes that under the present circumstances, these guests will keep an appropriate distance from the winery, so as not to make a difficult situation even more complicated.
Well,
Is that us?
Paimon didn't understand any of that, but it sounds like a really important job.
Maybe we can help meet those guests?
That's very kind of you indeed, but you've already helped Master Diluc out a great deal. You can let me take care of these time-consuming chores. There is one small thing you could do for me, though. Please, take this letter and place it on the table to your right as you enter the door. There are a few archived letters on that table already. Just put this one at the very top of the pile.
Is this a letter for Master Diluc?
Is it an invitation to Snoop?
Yes, it's from one of his informants. Only those in Master's inner circle are permitted to handle it or serve as custodian.
Ooh, that means we're part of Diluc's inner circle.
Of course. Master Diluc greatly values your friendship. Thanks again for the help.
New letter. Can I look at it right now? A letter to the head housemaid Adeline just received. It needs to be sent to Dawn Winery for archiving. The paper is slightly wrinkled. Maybe the person who wrote it was in a hurry and couldn't find a desk. Oh, look at all the paper.
Whoa, there are so many letters here.
Please don't make me read them.
It looks like Diluc read them just before he left. He must have been in a hurry. Adeline asked us to put this one at the top of the pile, but how are we supposed to tell the order of the other ones? Guess we'll have to read them to get an idea of when they came in.
We shouldn't really be reading other people's mail. Let me think.
Oh, that's true. In that case, let's just tidy them up a little.
You're here. You move fast.
Woo!
We do.
There he is!
What are you agonizing over?
Miss Adeline asked us to put these letters in a pile, and we can't tell which order they should go in. But it's your personal mail, so it'd be rude for us to read them without your permission.
She sounds so guilty.
There's no need to be nervous. And I can see from the looks on your faces that they've grabbed your interest. These letters deal with events that are past and gone. I only held on to them in case any of the information they contain proves useful later down the line. I just dug them out to confirm a few details. I've been following some rather unique developments recently. You were involved in the events in question anyway. You can read them if you want to. It's not a bad thing to be curious.
Are you in a hurry? Do you have other business to attend to? You seem to be in a huge rush. You don't look like you just got back from the city.
Hey, that's a good point. Actually, you kind of smell like wild mountain fruit. Oh, did you go to those mountains where the valberries come from?
Oh yeah, we
Very
can't even make a
perceptive.
juice.
Yes, I did make a trip to the Stormbearer Mountains. I'll fill you in later.
No fair! We still have some super important things to discuss with Diluc. Not to mention a whole bunch of questions.
Paimon, you need to calm down. It's been a long time since Diluc's presence last overawed you.
Alright, let's just sort these letters for him. Well, since he said he doesn't mind, why don't we read them as we go?
Tightly written letter, clear, neatly, rough, elegant, new. Dear Dark Knight Hero, the knights... Gosh dang it. I'm scouting around Dragonspine. The monsters here are scattered and separated. Clearly they haven't been assembled by the Abyss Order. There are no signs of enemy activity in the south of Mondstadt either. If we confirm that the other locations are also free of the monsters, we will be able to conclude that the Abyss Order has nothing to do with the recent ley line disorder.
Huh. Adelin's not sure what this one's about. Shall we read another one?
Elegant. Dear Diluc, welcome back to Mondstadt, sir. It has been some time since the incident. We discovered that Irach had betrayed us, and he's been punished severely. I hope that this news will put your mind at ease. In other news, our people have discovered that the Abyss Order has stepped up its activities between Wolvendom and Stonegate recently. Also, a mysterious individual that people are calling the Dark Knight Hero has suddenly started showing up out of nowhere at all around Mondstadt City. He typically acts in the dead of night, and his intentions are currently unclear. Please stay safe and notify the Knights as soon as possible should you see anything suspicious. We will send support immediately. Whether you are presently in our ranks or not, all faithful knights will remember your contributions to the Knights of Favonius. May you remain in good health.
Do you want to keep reading them, or have you got the gist now?
One more?
Okay. Remember, we're trying to figure out when each letter was written.
I thought I get to read all of them. I mean, I don't want to be reading them, but now that I started. Clear handwriting? Master. Master Kaya took leave and stayed at Dawn Winery for a few days. In a rare turn of events, he decided to stay in his original bedroom. He would pace about the grounds when idle, and even asked Adeline to make him his favorite dishes. Ah, it really does take me back. I shall be honest with you, but I was quite surprised to hear Master Kaya say that he wanted to stay for a few days. We did not refuse him, however. We believe that even if you were here, you would not refuse him outright. Dawn Winery has always been a more quiet location, perhaps because all who stay here are rather peaceable people. The house is made by those who live in it, and Master Kaya's uncommon arrival did end up livening the place up significantly. I hope that you are doing well in your travels abroad. Everyone here at the winery misses you. May you remain safe and in good health. Huh. They mailed him mail to his house from his house.
Alright then, let's put the letters in the right order.
What? What do you
There's
mean?
one thing we can take away from these. It's that Master Diluc has had a pretty difficult past.
That's not what I got from him.
Not only was he misunderstood by the Knights of Favonius, but he's faced all kinds of other obstacles too.
What letters did you
Sounds
read?
like it's tough being Captain Pyro. Always fighting alone because, for one reason or another, it wasn't convenient for the people around him to help out.
But Diluc seems to have found some peace since then.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, he's got us now. We can give him all the help he could ever want. Oh, out of friendship, of course. Definitely not just for the grape juice. Wait, what?
What? You dress up for me.
Is there a problem?
Master Diluc, you're wearing your old outfit again? And you've tied your hair back. You look so formal all of a sudden.
Old outfit? You've seen it before?
Yep, it was by that ley line anomaly. That was your past self, right?
Huh. I'm surprised it made such an impression.
Do you mind telling us about it? What happened back then? Why were you fighting there?
The same reason as ever. Just stopping another Abyss Order plot. They launched an offensive on several fronts at once. Unfortunately for them, they were still no match for me. We were fighting in an area on Falcon Coast, and everything was recorded by the unusually active ley lines. They must have become unstable again recently, causing them to let out all kinds of information from that time. Hence why you saw what you saw.
Why didn't you stay there to keep guard?
For starters, you only need to deal with the monsters, and the ley line deposit will stay dormant, as long as it isn't disturbed again. On the other hand, if I'd done nothing at all, the Knights of Favonius would have taken over straight away. Knowing how they work, they'd be sure to send a large contingent to guard the site.
Wouldn't that have been a good thing?
Depends. Most of the Knights are away on expeditions, so they don't have a lot of people to spare. If the ley line anomaly was just a diversion tactic, the Abyss Order could have been poised to attack somewhere else entirely, while the Knights were scrambling to send what limited forces they have to Falcon Coast. But anyway, I have no interest in talking to the Knights of Favonius. I prefer to get to the bottom of things myself rather than waste time negotiating with them. And it was easy enough for me to find out the Abyss Order's plans. Take a few Abyss mages hostage and they soon start talking. As for the Knights of Favonius, I've sent someone to enlist their cooperation where it's needed.
So this is a joint initiative between you and the Knights. It almost sounds like you're doing the Knights a favor.
It's their job to handle situations like this.
Grumpy.
They ought to be present when things come to a head. I don't like working closely with the Knights of Favonius because of our differences in philosophy. But that doesn't mean we can't watch each other's backs when it counts.
Whoa. Seems like you have even more control over things now than you used to, Diluc.
The best way to deal with any threat is to utilize all the force at your disposal. Anyway, thank you for your help. Adeline brought me up to speed with everything. In return, I have a gift for your trouble.
I like
Grape
this.
juice? The packaging is so fancy! It must be really expensive!
This is my personal favorite grape juice, made of the highest quality grapes. I happen to have an unopened batch, so I brought you a bottle to try. I didn't know you were such fans of grape juice. Next time you want some, don't bother waiting for the discount. Just go down to the cellar and help yourselves. It's on the house.
That's dangerous. I won't drink it all.
Hyman's gonna tell everyone we meet that we're VIPs at Dawn Winery! This one bottle must be worth at least, like, 50,000 mora! And he gave it to us for free! Thank you so much, Master Diluc!
If you're free tonight, you're welcome to stay for dinner. Adeline is already making it. There are, however, a few things I need to take care of before dinner time.
Things that involve fighting? This almost looks like the treasure hunters symbol. Or treasure hoarders.
Yes. Passiveness is not my style. Though I had my suspicions at the start, everything I've come across so far in my investigation suggests that the Abyss Order was not behind this. Since this arose from natural causes, it's time to wrap things up.
So what should we do?
Well, and for one mora and for the lot, we'll help you look out.
Right! Sure! After all, he did just give us this amazing grape juice. Wait, no. What was it? After all, even when the odds of success are 9 to 1, you must never lower your guard!
Well said. In that case, let's get going.
Where did you learn that from?
Captain Pyro. You can take it a little easier this time. Come on, let's go! This is the final battle. Then we can put all this trouble behind us.
Yeah, battle. Do I get to play as Diluc again? Grape juice. A gift from Diluc, a bottle of grape juice with luxury packaging. It is something Paimon has long been looking forward to, but more so a memento of the time when you and your friends handled the crisis together. It is also Diluc's personal favorite, produced using only Dawn Winery's best quality grapes. Being Master Diluc's favorite grape juice seems to have an estimable commercial value.
Hey, there's another bunch of letters here. Diluc must have read these ones recently too. Which one shall we read first?
Oh no, okay. A letter in beautiful handwriting to D. A storm is brewing within the Knights of Favonius. Varka's inner circle is preparing to investigate. Wait, no, stop. Why? Why does it do this? How fast does it think I read?
Hey, then which one shall we read first?
Okay. D. Varka's inner circle is preparing to investigate Iroksh and his henchmen, and is looking increasingly like Iroksh is about to get unseated from the high horse of his. Huh. You might not be too pleased to see this letter of mine, but I mean, I get this news to you as soon as possible. You don't have to reply.
Hey, which one shall we read first?
Judy, even I was a little surprised to hear that you decided to leave on a trip. Jean wanted to write and try to dissuade you, but I advised her against it. As for Varka, I don't think he knows about this, otherwise he probably would have set you down for a talk. If you'd like to leave, do it now. The less people know, the less goodbyes you'll have to say. Leave at night, too, so things won't be too saddening. Take care.
Hey, which one
So
shall
this
we
must be
read
like
first?
his Favonius his Favonius outfit. Some slightly bad news. Irox won't be quite so difficult to bring down after all. The Grandmaster's order to investigate has certainly dealt him a major blow, but I wouldn't call the problem pulled up by the roots yet. The matter has been handed over to Jean's jurisdiction. She'll take care of this, I believe. Irok is an obstacle in her path in any case. Just sit tight and wait for the good news. Please don't be a series of letters. Just be one.
There are a few more
No.
letters here. Take your pick. Let's read one.
Ooh. 7. So I guess I gotta go find more. Okay. Today, per standard procedure, the Knights of Favonius needs to take a statement from all the relevant parties. Recently, the Knights of Favonius have received reports from a number of eyewitnesses claiming to have seen Dark Knight Hero in the vicinity of John Winery. The Grandmaster has assigned the cavalry company to the mission. As such, I will be paying you a visit in 3 days. He seems to think that our relationship can be improved if we are forced to talk in person. Don't worry, though, my lips are sealed. This will be nothing more than a formality. This is Bikaya. Anyway, 3-day notice should be enough for you, I presume? Okay, I'm gonna go see if there's... Okay, here they are.
Another bunch of letters. Which one do you think we should start with?
Okay, there's 4. Today, recently a group of businessmen have returned from to Mondstadt. Word is the reason for the return is a downturn in business. According to my observations, our employees are regulars at Angel's Share. These people can also be found out in the more dangerous parts of the wilds around the city. Now, a few of them were a little careless and even dropped some pages of their notes on the ground. I took the liberty of returning these sheets to the Angel's Share, you know, out of the goodness of my heart. I think they might have something to do with you, seeing how they were there. I also noticed that their notes were written in code. Information brokers, perhaps? Or some of the secret organization. Whatever the case, it took quite a lot of effort to see those blurred words with only one eye, you know? Don't worry, I'll keep this a secret. Okay, yeah, this is Kaya.
Another bunch? Which one do you think we should start with?
I didn't try to hide it from you on purpose, you know, but I suppose you found out all the same, huh? I mean, not everyone who wears an eye patch must be blind, right? Don't people also wear an eye patch if they have a scar over their right eye? The long-awaited good news is finally here. Now I'm going to bring a glass of wine when I go watch Irox pack his things and leave on his last day. Good riddance, by the way. That should be fun, eh? I know you're not the type to do that sort of thing, but I am, so allow me.
Another bunch? Which one do you think we should start with?
Oh no! No sooner did you get back than a mysterious character started popping up. I hear he's called the Dark Knight Hero. He's been repeatedly fighting off the treasure hoarders and monsters in the Mondstadt area. He's even attacked the Abyss Order strongholds. So far, it seems like he's on Mondstadt's side, but the Knights of Favonius could never permit the existence of a vigilante. I get the feeling that the two of you would get along nicely. Why don't you find an opportunity to get to know him and give him some sage advice? You know, just so he doesn't get caught by the Knights. He knows.
There are a few. Take your pick. Let's read one.
2D. The appearance of Dark Knight Hero has indeed brought the Knights of Favonius some valuable time. Bought them some valuable time during the Abyss Order's last attack. This helped Jean convince the Knights of Favonius to stop focusing on trying to stop him. This will decrease the limits on the Dark Knight Hero's actions, but it doesn't mean that his situation will necessarily improve. Objects with too honed an edge tend to be damaged more easily. You, I'm sure, are aware of the great dangers that come with acting alone. That said, I would advise against such a course of action.
There are a few. Take your pick. Let's read one.
Judy? I heard that the Dawn Winery did not suffer any damage. Likewise, the Knights of Favonius only sustained minor injuries and will recover quickly. However, an employee of a local merchant has gone missing, and their last known location just so happens to align with the Abyss Order's area of activity. The Knights have dispatched people to go to the rescue. Do be aware that the Abyss Order has become more dangerous as of late, even going so far as to organize multi-pronged offenses. Perhaps a Dark Knight hero and Knights of Favonius should team up. That might guarantee that things will go off without a hitch. Oh, is this why they're teaming up? He's like... he's like dropping hints to Kaya. Oh wait, can I just go over here and read this?
These letters cover a whole load of different events. Paimon never knew Diluc's past was so complicated. We're really gonna have to study all the details to figure out how everything fits together. Which letter do you want to read next?
Okay, rough handwriting? Diluc. Jean wrote to me lately with shocking news. If I don't miss my guess, she wrote to you too. Her sentiments are those of the Knights as a whole. Cyprus was a good man, and I thought very well of him. It grieves me greatly to know that he met such a fate. As for the defeat of the Drake, the honors for that accomplishment to go to your father. I do not accept Irok's theft of the credit for that deed, which was brought with your father's sacrifice. Stolen credit will not be accepted within the Knights of Favonius under any circumstances. I will not permit it. I have already given Jean the authority to punish Irok with all necessary severity. The Knights will inform you of the results. I have heard that you have been taking some time off outdoors and may not be easy to reach, so there is no guarantee that my letter will reach you. As such, I'll stop here now. If it does reach you, then I wish you good health and safety in your travels. Contact us if you need anything. I hope the falcon of yours will help put this letter in your hands. I mean, don't write in person very often, you know? These may seem like pointless words to you right now, but remember, even the greatest of disasters must come to an end. Mondstadt awaits your return, and if you're willing, the Knights will always welcome you. If you're not, forget I said anything, yeah?
These letters were really good. Which letter?
Tidily? Let me see, I did like elegant, clear, and tidily, I think? So I'll do a neatly? Oh, I said new as well. Dear Diluc, it is my pleasure to investigate the ley lines alongside you. As you know, my focus is on alchemy, so my knowledge of the ley lines remains quite shallow, and I fear that I will only be able to share what little understanding I have. According to my many pre-existing documents, the ley lines can be seen as a medium for storing information. Under certain circumstances, they can record activities that occur in the area around them. All this information goes through a recording and passage and storage process. After a certain period of time, they may be released once again by the ley lines. If I may be so bold as to make a guess, there should be a method to activate the ley lines. Those who grasp such methods can control the times at which the ley line information is recorded and released. Judging from the runic symbols and some other clues, I surmise that there are particular members of the Abyss Order who may have a very small chance of being able to achieve this. If you believe that this requires further investigation, these entities may serve as your point of entry. I wrote a paper a few years ago which I covered my brief foray into questioning concerning the flow of ley lines and other such topics. You will find a copy of this paper enclosed. I hope that it can help clear up some of your doubts. I think that might have been the one we read at camp before. But can I get into that? Nope, I can't. Okay. Master Kaya took leave and stayed at Dawn Winery for a few days. And returned events, he said in his original. Okay, so somehow that letter ended up over here. There's a prompt for it. I don't know why. But I've already read this, so we're not missing anything. Huh, that's odd. goes the abnormal ley line. Okay. Yay! I Diluc! I am Dark Hero! What's that thing? Ultimate!
Race to the wicked!
Okay, it doesn't seem to. Ooh! Ooh! It's a fire. It doesn't seem super different to me, it just like has some black effects. No.
There. It's done. The ley line deposit will disappear before long.
That battle went very smoothly. That battle was a lot of fun.
All thanks to the power of teamwork.
I don't have Diluc.
See? Even Captain Pyro needs his trusty sidekick sometimes. It can't be Master Diluc saving the day by himself every single time. Many hands make light work.
Sidekicks.
Oh no, Batman's gonna make a Robin.
It's been a long time since I last worked with others. It's not so bad. If the opportunity arises...
No, why would it do that? Okay, well I think I've completed his event pretty much. The harder versions are just not worth doing. So now it's time to go to the archipelago.